show you, as judokas, if you're a competitor, best thing what you want to do is you don't want to only have one or two favorite techniques. You want to have at least four. The reason why I say four is because of the fact that as you start to come up in the rankings and in competition, you're going to tend to fight the same guys over and over and over again. I know when Sensei Tracy and myself were coming up in the senior ranks and even in the international ranks, we kept seeing the same guys over and over and over again. And as we're competing with these, they know your throws, okay? So that's the reason why I say have at least 4 good throws under your belt, that you could do it in your sleep, basically, where it's second nature, okay? So my favorite techniques are the first throw that I ever learned when I was in judo was osotogari. And that was many moons ago, okay? And that was a favorite of mine and still is. Very, very powerful throw. Though it's a beginner's throw, very powerful throw. Second is Tai Otoshi, okay? And then third, for a heavyweight, very seldom done, tomoe nage, okay? And then lastly is haraigoshi, okay? So what I'll show you is my Tai Otoshi, okay? Tai Otoshi is different variations of it. Mine, the traditional Tai Otoshi, is that the right arm usually goes underneath the armpit, okay? Unfortunate for me is I have my shoulder reconstructed. So my limitation of movement is restricted. So I had to modify my throw. So instead of going underneath the armpit, I come across almost like a morote seonage. Not all the way across, but straight up and down the chest. And by doing so, I modify. I pull this way and hit with the elbow. This way, okay? You okay?
I want to get that crash pad out here.
I'll slow it down. I'll slow it down.
I took that one all right.
Okay? No, what I'm doing, taking my right foot, taking it to the top of the triangle. Everybody sees the triangle? Right? Take it to the top of the triangle. And instead of kicking it all the way back, I come about quarter moon. Okay? Arm comes up, and I tend to hold low on the sleeve. This way I have a better pull. If I hold here, too crowded. So I hold down here. Okay? My arm is up against the chest. Okay? And I watch my wrist. I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do this. I want to keep it strong. Here. Okay? Here, here. Here. Now, I want to point my knee down. And the reason why I'm going to put my knee down is that if he tends to trip and lands on my knee, I can collapse this way. I save my knee. Versus here, then I destroy my knee. Okay? Now keep in mind, Tai Otoshi is a hand technique, not a hip technique. Everybody thinks it's a hip technique, but it's not. It's a hand technique. So my hip is nowhere near. So it's all just blocking and throw. Simple. Okay? All right? Questions?
I've attempted that technique at one point in my history, and I could never generate the power with just my hands. So
it's the movement of your player, of the opponent, and what they call the hikite, right? Hikite is the pull, right? Tsuite is the guiding, right? So hikite is the pull. So whether you're right-handed, whichever is going to pull the arm is the hikite. Whichever is going to guide with the opposite arm is the tsuite, okay? But the hikite is really, really important. A lot of people tend to do this. That's your power is gone. If you do this, you're flowing all the way through. Here you got no pull. So here you're just rolling, right? Versus here, I got the pull.
Yeah, pulling it up.
Correct. So I'm making my opponent come to me. So this is just the blockage here. Just the blockage. Okay? So the key thing is you don't want to step all the way around this way and then reach around this way. No way. Not going to work. Here, quarter moon, here, and throw. Bang. It's not going to be here. It's going to be here.
So, Sensei, you're using, so you don't have to get the person onto your body.
No.
You're trying to catch them as they're moving.
Correct.
That way.
What I used to do in competition, is that when we were growing up, we played the lines, right? Those red borders. And what I do is, say this is the red border, and I block this side of the red border so he won't come around this way. Because if he comes around my left, there's no way I'm going to throw. I want him to come to my right, my left. I don't want him to go to my right, okay? And the reason why, as he starts to come, I'll jump in my Tai Otoshi. This is already my first step. So he steps, right here. Okay? I just step across, boom, throw. That's the initial part of the throw itself. So,
What do you do to keep the opponent from stepping up?
change the throw. Change the
You're
throw.
doing that.
Yeah, okay? What I used to do with opponents used to go to my right is I fake the osoto, right? And I come sasai to the kamayashi or hizakuruma, niwa. Okay? If he's going to tend to go that direction. Okay? So just fake and then come this way. Okay? All right. So that's one of my throws. Next time I'll show you another one. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sorry.